Hi, my name's Tamara. I help sensitive, soulful women reconnect with themselves and with nature, especially during times of transition or overwhelm. Today, I want to talk with you about something that's deeply personal, but also really collective as well. There have been times in my life when I've let the world dim my light, not all at once, but slowly and subtly. Maybe you know that feeling too. Someone underestimates you, and you absorb it. Somebody treats you like you're small, strange, or not enough. And somewhere inside, unfortunately, you believe them. A few years ago, I worked as a grocery store cashier. Actually, I worked in a few grocery stores and a couple health food stores. It was honest work, necessary work, and at times, even beautiful. I met all kinds of people, and I was able to observe how they treated people who worked behind the cash register. It taught me something that's a bit difficult, harder. Some people look at the person doing that kind of job and assume that's all they'll ever be. And for a little while, I wondered if they were right. But the truth was, even then, I was still me, creative, curious, observant, and deep feeling. I was never just a cashier. It was just a pause in my story. If you've ever felt stuck in a chapter that you know wasn't meant to be your ending, I want you to hear this. The opinions of others are not the final word on your life. At different points in my life, I've been close to people struggling with serious mental health issues, or they've had a distorted view on reality. When you're a sensitive person, you want to help. You want to bring light to their dark. But over time, I've learned something essential. You can't carry someone to their own healing. They have to choose it, and they have to do the work themselves. Trying to do it for them will only drain you. It'll mess with your energy, your focus, and your nervous system. The science backs this up. Our brains are wired for emotional contagion. Mirror neurons make us feel what others feel. Without boundaries, we lose our center. That's why boundaries aren't selfish. They're sacred. They allow us to love without losing ourselves. Even when I was married and considered myself a feminist, I found myself stepping into traditional roles: household manager, emotional buffer, caretaker. And while there's nothing wrong with tending a home, it can't come at the cost of your own life. Women aren't here to be support people in everyone else's movie. We're here to live our own stories, fully, creatively, and unapologetically. The great news in all of this is that nature has helped me come back to myself. It doesn't ask anything of you, it doesn't judge. And when I walk through a forest, or I look at the sky through the trees, I remember I'm not here to shrink. I'm here to participate. I'm here to expand and be present. In fact, nature literally rewires your brain. It reactivates your prefrontal cortex, helping with focus, clarity, and decision making. It calms the amygdala, so it brings down stress and fear. It restores emotional balance and creative thinking. This isn't woo, this is neuroscience, and it's deeply personal. Some people will always believe that there are to be winners and losers, that only certain people should be invited to the table, that your life is only valid if it looks a certain way. But here's what I know. There has never been a better time to be your whole self, to rewrite your story, to rise even when the world seems low. As Mary Oliver asked, "Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life?" So here's what I want to leave you with. Don't shrink, don't settle, and don't wait for permission. Let nature hold you. Let your truth guide you. And rise anyway. If you'd like a gentle companion for that journey, I've created a pocket guide called Return to Self. It includes reflections, grounding practices, and simple ways for you to reconnect with who you truly are. You can find the link below. If this video spoke to you, please like, subscribe, or share it with somebody who might need it. I'm so glad you're here. You belong here. Until next time, stay rooted, stay true, and rise. Thanks.